I'm back, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, now this one's gonna be story time number 3. This time around it's gonna be something a lot more positive this time around, so yeah, let's have a break away from mean people on the internet, so we'll actually move on to something a lot more positive this time around. I decided, let's actually talk about how I got into Megaman, since there's a lot of Megaman games, there's literally like over 100, so some people actually asked me some time ago, what was the first Megaman game you ever played? Now, a lot of people tend to get into it through like the Mega Man X games, the classic games, the Battle Network games, but for me, believe it or not, my very first Mega Man game was Mega Man Legends 1. And the story goes where back in like 1999, 2 years after Mega Man Legends 1 came out, it's where my brother said, why are you playing Mega Man Legends? So I gave it a try, right? And I did, and that's actually how I got into the franchise. When I first came across Mega Man Legends, I thought every other Mega Man game was all 3D and like Mega Man Legends, but then when I looked into the other Mega Man games, like, you know, Mega Man Soccer, which I don't understand why so many people hate it. I've actually played it once before, it's not actually that bad. But yeah, I got into Mega Man games through Mega Man Legends 1. I actually instantly got hooked into it, but it's where I only got to play it at the beginning. So a few years later down the line, when it got to about 2005 odd, it's where I thought, oh my word, on Amazon they've got Mega Man Legends 1 and 2 sealed! And I was like thinking, right, let's buy them now. I don't know how they managed to get them sealed for a few years, but oh well, that's how it went. So it was like, when it was coming in the post, we were like, me and my friends were like saying, oh yes, Legends time! So I just got to experience Mega Man Legends 1 properly, and it was the PS1 version, of course, because a lot of people told me the N64 version is nowhere near as good. So I think there's a few upsides to the N64 version, I'm not sure. So I played it, I really liked it. I opened the second Mega Man Legends game and I played that as well. I actually still want Mega Man Legends 3 to come out. I mentioned it in one of my other videos, how much I really wanted it to be uncancelled so much. So it's like, yes, I'm not joking, I still want it even after 7 years of it being cancelled. So yeah, some people are probably asking me, why do you like Mega Man Legends so much? I have actually played a lot of other Mega Man games. I just feel that Mega Man Legends is very underrated. I'm surprised the sales of that game isn't actually that high. The first one did get over 1 million, which I did say in one of my other videos. It's basically Legend of Zelda with guns. Yeah. Oh, and ancient mazes which you venture through. So yeah. When I first came across Mega Man Legends 3 that was actually announced, I was like, oh yes, that cliffhanger can finally be ended! And then we all knew what happened there. So, yeah, that's actually how I actually got into this series through a 3D Mega Man game. Now, some people are like, oh no, Mega Man X7 is a way worse 3D game. Yes, I actually played it. It's not the worst game in the world, nowhere near as bad as Superman 64 is, but it is still, like, very, very bad. You can just see that they didn't really work very hard on X7 at all. Why is there always that one game in each franchise that's so universally hated, and always not work on it very much? Because in other franchises, there's like 10 of them usually, and so one of them's like really hated, like Devil May Cry 2. So many people hate that game, and I played that one. It wasn't the worst game in the world, it was just a bit tedious, and it was just too easy as well. You can actually get through most of the game with just long range attacks, so I'm thinking, you just stand there shooting enemies, and even when you play so well in Devil May Cry 2, it's like the enemies just don't want to attack you. And that's the same thing in Mega Man X7, because when you're up against the bosses, it's where they throw like one attack and then you jump over it or something, and then you stand there for 3-4 seconds and just take the shots. Leaving themselves open a little bit too long, so I'm not surprised why X7's hated so much. But yeah. Oh yeah, about Mega Man Legends games, I actually like the idea of exploring and stuff. I did actually check out some Skypirate arcade fan games, which are Mega Man Legends oriented. It's actually pretty good, but a little bit short. I'm surprised they don't even accept Patreon or anything like that, because I would love to actually do something like that for them, just to hurry it up a little bit and give them a bit more motivation. But then again, there can be copyright issues with it anyway. And then, a couple of years later, I got into more Mega Man games through the Mega Man Anniversary Collection and Mega Man X Collection. Yeah, you know, the ones with Mega Man X1 to X6 and the one between Classic 1 to Classic 8 and the Power Fighters. A friend of mine had to get a freeloader because we had the GameCube version. And it was totally worth it, since the freeloader was only like £20 and it lets you be able to play foreign games on a GameCube. So it was totally worth it. And the funniest thing is that back in the NES and SNES eras, you would have to get the Mega Man games one at a time, but we kind of like waited it out for like absolutely ages, and it's where we just got them in collection, so that was our real first time playing them. Yeah, one time someone was watching me play a classic Mega Man game. It was like Mega Man 2 or 3, and it's where someone came in and then they looked at it and then they said, "Oh no, why are the graphics so outdated?" And then I said, "Dude, this is like 1989, did you really expect someone to go get a time machine, dig one out from the ground, find a time machine, and then go forwards in time, pull a PC from like 2050, bring it back, and then make Mega Man games in ultra high resolution graphics?" It's just like, I love how people keep looking at Mega Man games now, even nowadays, and goes around saying, "Oh my god, the graphics," and it's just like, yeah, other games are allowed to get away with it, like Undertale or something. Plus, Undertale is a 2015 game and they're using 1989 odd graphics as well. And then, about a year later, I got into the Battle Network series, and this is where things start getting really funny, because it's where I have two friends who was also into Battle Network as well, and we used to congregate and come together as a three. Each of us is like a Game Boy Advance SP, yes, you know, the square little ones. I'll just put an image on screen so you can see what they look like in case you've never owned one. And it's where we were just playing Battle Network 5, and it's where we were trying to have a race on who could liberate this one mission as fast as we could. And it just got really funny because it's like, "Oh, dangerous, I just got the key to their house, to Cosmo Man's house." Just joking about and stuff. It's with at one point, it was like, "Oh yes, I beat the Hawk mini boss," and then someone else said, "Yeah, well, I just beat him with just a wide sword." It's just getting really funny beyond words. And then the one secret message from that one time whenever I meet them is Cosmo Man saying, "Fall into darkness, Cosmo Planet." It's just really, really funny. I think Battle Network is probably the funniest one out of all the Mega Man games I've ever played. I have actually played Mega Man Starforce before, especially the first game. I played a little bit of Starforce 2, it was mostly the same as the first one, but there were a few improvements to the second game. As for Starforce 3, I've only ever got to watch it online. It was pretty hard to get hold of a copy of it, a legitimate copy anyway, so I mainly just watched Megaman Starforce 3. I have seen the anime to Megaman Starforce, and it's actually quite different to the games as well. Certain characters actually act very different, like Tom Dubious. Oh, him. In the anime, he acts like a clown, whereas in the game, he's supposed to act a little bit on the emo side. I don't know why they did that, but okay. I'm actually surprised that the Starforce games seems to get quite a fair bit of tough hate. I don't think it's that bad. It's still playable. Definitely not Superman 64 level by a lot, by a massive margin. In fact, even the Mega Man Starforce games are better than Mega Man X7. Mega Man X7 is like one of the bottom 3 of the Mega Man series as a whole. There is Rockman X Over, which is that mobile phone game which came out in 2012, and that was not very good. Even 3 random guys replicated Rockman X Over in just 24 hours in Flash. I have made basic Flash games before at university, but they were very, very simplistic, and it was for an assignment anyway. I still don't understand how in 2012 Capcom had basically the balls to go and make a mobile phone game which was not worked on at all. It looked like a proper fan game, that's how bad Rockman X Over is. Oh, and for those who's new to Mega Man series, Rockman is the Japanese name for Mega Man, if you're wondering. So yeah, and so in 2012 I thought, oh look, Smash Bros 4 is gonna come out. I came up with an idea, and I came across someone else who's actually one of my first subscribers, called the Blue Bomber 9294. I think that's the right number on the end. Apologies if I didn't get it right. But it's where I came across the Blue Bomber 9294, and I said, let's work together and try and get Mega Man into Smash Bros 4. So it's where I went to a few YouTube videos, and I went over and said, listen up guys and girls, Mega Man needs our help. There's this voting poll, the official voting poll by the way, and we need to vote Mega Man to be in Smash Bros 4. Let's help him get into it. And it's where lots of people were like, yes, let's go help, wow, you're treating him like he's actually like a real person, like he's your best friend, which technically, yeah. And then I went to some other people and talked in some comment sections, like Spewed Beast. I haven't actually gone on his channel for a little while, so maybe I should tune back into it. I hope he's still around. And it's where I said things like, Mr. Sakurai, please put Mega Man in the game and you will earn a ton of respect from me. And then, when it came to the official reveal, I was like thinking, wow, he had to put him in 2 games. So I commented saying, right, he's got 2 tons of respect from me. And then with the Final Smash thing, which I saw live, I should have recorded it, but oh well. When I saw that Final Smash, which they have updated it even further in Smash 5 that's coming out soon, it's where I was like, right, you've earned so much respect, Mr. Sakurai. You are now my favourite Nintendo employee. I mean, I love Miyamoto, not in a creepy sort of way, but Sakurai goes a lot further, to be honest, especially nowadays. Now, some people are probably going to be like, what, so you only like Mr. Sakurai because he put one of your favourite characters in it? He also put Cloud Strife into the game as a DLC character, and I was like, wow, I'm going to buy him up. And so I have. And by the way, I've only played the 3DS version of Smash Brothers, so yeah, don't go around saying, oh my god, you're just so into Mega Man and that's it. I played Final Fantasy games before Mega Man. And I played Legend of Zelda games at about the same time I started playing Mega Man games as well. And then in 2017 I saw that live stream with Mega Man 11 and I was like, oh wow, Mega Man 11's coming out. Sure, it may not be Mega Man Legends 3, but hey, I'll take it. I actually like the gear system they put into the game. I was talking to a friend of mine, right, and they were like, we were like, oh wow, I wonder if the red gear is going to be used for Proto Man and the blue gear is going to be for Mega Man. And then we thought, if Bass is in the game, they should give him a black gear, but that's just an idea. I don't think Capcom will do it. So Capcom are definitely better than they used to be. They have got Devil May Cry 5 coming out as well, but I haven't seen much of it. That's the only thing. So they are better than they used to be, but it still doesn't make much sense as to why they were not very good at all between 2012 and 2016 odd, but okay. So yeah, that's most of my Mega Man story and how I got into the Mega Man series. So in a brief summary, I got into it through the 3D Mega Man games, like the Legend games and stuff, and then I went backwards and played the retro Mega Man games, and then I played the Starforce games and Battle Network games and stuff like that. Oh, I have played the Mega Man Zero games. All of them. I forgot to mention that, but okay. If it wasn't for me getting into the Mega Man series, my avatar character wouldn't don Mega Man style armor. I was thinking about making a more Final Fantasy look for my avatar character, but I haven't really made one up yet. I was actually going to do a Final Fantasy 15 look, but then again I thought, I don't think putting N in a boy band looking outfit is going to look very good at all, to be honest, because it's pretty much just going to be his head in Final Fantasy 15 black suits, so I really don't think that's going to work out too well. I was thinking about putting N in a Shinra style outfit at one point, but I thought it's not going to look much different, especially since it's going to have a helmet on, so you're not going to be able to tell it's N at all. So I thought, yeah, let's just stick to the Mega Man looking outfit for N. Oh, and the Link looking outfit for him as well. I was going to do one on a ninja look for N, kind of like mystical ninjas, which I'm very sure I have mentioned in one of my other videos, but so basically I was going to come up with a ninja N, but I haven't actually had the time to be able to draw all these different outfit versions yet. Yeah, that's right, I have made a 3D version of N in Mega Man style armor before, and then the only thing is this. Yeah, to be honest, my avatar does not look very good in 3D, to be honest. I did show this to one of my best friends, and he thought, oh, he actually looks cool. So I was like, oh, okay. I was expecting him to say his expressions don't look very good. It looks much better on the side than at the front by yards. So I don't know why my characters almost always look better on the side than at the front. But okay. I'm still stuck on the physics on my Megumi 3D model, so I'm not going to be able to continue with it up until I can actually get that fixed. I did try to hit the forums and try to get it solved, but they've not been that helpful, so it'll have to be 2D animation based stuff for the time being. I've actually got 2D animation in the works right now. It's only like 40% done, so I'll just leave some gameplay of Mega Man Digger, the fan game, and I'll see you guys and girls next time.